Good day, my friends. Today we're looking at Luke chapters 14 through 16. I'd like to begin by asking you a question. Have you ever been lost? Lost on the highway? Lost in the city? Of course, we've got GPS today that helps us, and they sure are wonderful to keep us from getting lost. But maybe you've been lost in the woods, or lost in the river or ocean, and maybe even lost in a mall. Well, I tell you, it's a wonderful thing when we find our way back to familiarity, back home. Well, in Luke chapter 15, there are three parables that Jesus gives on lost things. Now, we have to understand the setting of this parable, these parables. Sinners and tax collectors had come to Jesus, and he was meeting with them and eating with them, and the religious leaders, they got angry. They said, "Why are you eating with sinners and tax collectors?" Well, Jesus shared these three parables that kind of illustrated it. These lost things were the tax collectors and the sinners. That illustrated that. First of all, he told about a lost sheep, how the shepherd left the 99 and went looking for one lost sheep. And when he found it, he rejoiced and brought the sheep back home. Then he talked about a little lady who had lost a coin, and she searched the house over until she found her coin, and then she got real excited about it. Well, I tell you what, you and I have been there. We've lost our wallet or our keys, and wow, we were so excited when we finally found it. That third parable was a parable of a lost son. There were two sons, and the youngest son, he said, "Dad, I want you to give me my inheritance. I'm leaving home." So he took his inheritance, went out and squandered it all, and finally ended up in a pig pen eating with hogs. He said to himself, it's better than this back home. So he went home, and the scripture says in this parable that the father was there watching, and he ran out to meet his son when he saw his son coming down the long path. I heard a song once that said, "The only time I ever saw God run was when he ran to me." Friends, what joy there was in the house. He said, "Kill the fatted calf and let's put a ring on his finger. We're going to party because my lost son has come home." Friend, I want to say to you that if you're lost today, if you have wandered away from the faith, and I want to say God is looking for you, and heaven rejoices when you come home, or when one person comes back home. I heard a song that we used to sing. It said, "He came looking for me. He came looking for me." And friends, that's what he's doing for you and I now. He's looking for that one lost person. He wants you back in the fold. So I encourage you, if you're lost, let him find you. God bless you. Have a wonderful day. See you tomorrow.